Sharia law explained why the world is reconsidering Islamic justice for peace, security, and humanity. What if the world has been searching for peace in the wrong systems? What if crime, injustice, corruption, and moral collapse are not accidents, but results of failed laws? Across history, one system has claimed to protect life, wealth, dignity, and society itself. Today, the world can no longer ignore it. This is the hidden truth about Sharia law. Part 1. What Sharia law really is, not what the media tells you. Before judging Sharia law, the world must first understand it correctly. Sharia law is not a single harsh punishment system, as often portrayed by media headlines. Sharia is a complete moral, legal, social, and ethical framework, derived from the Quran, the teachings of Prophet Muhammad, principles of justice, mercy, balance, and accountability. The word Sharia itself means the path to water, a path that gives life, not destruction. Unlike modern legal systems that focus mainly on punishment after crimes happen, Sharia focuses on preventing crime before it begins. It addresses moral responsibility, family stability, economic fairness, social accountability, spiritual discipline. This is why Sharia is not just law, it is a civilization system. Core objectives of Sharia, Maqasid al-Sharia. Sharia law is designed to protect 5 essential elements of humanity: life, religion, intellect, wealth, honor, and dignity. Any law that fails to protect these eventually leads to chaos. This is exactly what many modern societies are experiencing today. Why modern legal systems are failing. Across many countries today, we see rising crime despite stricter policing, overcrowded prisons but unsafe streets, legal loopholes favoring the powerful, justice delayed for the poor, moral confusion replacing social responsibility. Punishment exists, but deterrence is weak. Laws exist, but fear of accountability is missing. Sharia law works differently. It creates a society where crime is discouraged at the root, not just punished at the surface. Reality check: Muslim countries and Sharia-based systems. It is important to speak accurately and responsibly. No country on earth has perfect crime-free society. However, countries that apply Sharia-based principles, especially in social discipline, family law, moral accountability, and justice, often show very low violent crime rates, strong public safety, high trust in law enforcement, severe deterrence against major crimes. For example, United Arab Emirates, including Dubai, the UAE, applies Sharia principles alongside modern law. Results: extremely low violent crime rates, safe streets even at night, strong consequences for serious crimes, high respect for law and order. This safety is not accidental, it comes from clear moral boundaries, swift justice, and strong deterrence. Sharia does not rely only on police. It relies on conscience, accountability, and certainty of justice. Key truth most people miss: Sharia punishments are rare, strictly conditional, extremely difficult to apply without absolute proof. Why? Because the goal is not punishment, but prevention and justice. When society is morally strong, economically fair, and socially responsible, punishments become almost unnecessary. Why this matters to the entire world. The modern world is searching for safety, justice, equality, peace, human dignity. Sharia law addresses all 5, not selectively, but systematically. This is why discussion about Sharia is growing globally, even among non-Muslims, legal scholars, and human rights thinkers. How Sharia reduces crime at its roots. Why fear of accountability works better than endless prisons. Clear comparisons between modern law and Sharia justice. Part 2. How Sharia law prevents crime at its root, not after damage is done. One of the biggest failures of modern legal systems is that they react to crime instead of preventing it. A crime happens. People suffer. Then the law responds. Sharia law works in the opposite direction. It builds a society where crime becomes rare, risky, and socially unacceptable before it even happens. The psychology of deterrence in Sharia law. Modern systems often believe if punishment is light or delayed, people can be reformed. Sharia believes if accountability is certain, clear, and respected, crime will not begin. In many countries today, criminals expect bail. Trials take years. Punishments are negotiable. Influence and money can change outcomes. This creates fearlessness toward crime. Sharia removes this mindset completely. Certainty of justice, not brutality. A very important truth the world misunderstands. Sharia punishments are severe in theory, but rare in practice. Why? Because evidence standards are extremely strict. False accusations are severely punished. Judges are accountable before God and law. Mercy is preferred if doubt exists. The Prophet Muhammad said, "Avoid applying punishments if there is doubt." This principle alone shows that Sharia is not bloodthirsty, but justice-centered. Why crime rates remain low in Sharia-influenced societies? In countries where Sharia principles influence law and culture, we often see low theft, low violent crime, strong family structures, respect for life and property. Not because police are everywhere, but because moral responsibility lives inside people. A person thinks 10 times before committing a crime, because consequences are known. Justice is swift. Social shame exists. God consciousness exists. Example, United Arab Emirates, Dubai. Dubai is one of the safest cities in the world. Why? Because Islamic legal principles guide morality, serious crimes face strict consequences, public discipline is strong, corruption is not tolerated. While no country can claim absolute zero crime, Dubai proves one thing clearly: strong deterrence plus moral law equals public safety. People leave phones, wallets, and cars unattended, and they are often untouched. This level of safety is not magic. It is law, discipline, and accountability. Modern prisons versus Sharia justice. Modern systems. Build more prisons. Spend billions on criminals. Release repeat offenders. Create lifelong crime cycles. Sharia system. Discourages crime early. Minimizes repeat offenses. Protects victims, not criminals. Reduces prison dependency. Sharia focuses on victim justice, social repair, moral reform, public safety, not on endless punishment businesses. A hard question the world must ask. If modern laws are truly better, then why? Crime keeps rising? Streets feel unsafe? Justice feels selective? Powerful people escape punishment? Maybe the problem is not people. Maybe the problem is the system. Why Sharia is a system, not a single law. Sharia works only when economic justice exists. Family values are protected. Alcohol and drug abuse is controlled. Sexual exploitation is reduced. Moral education is present. When these conditions exist, crime naturally drops. This is why Sharia cannot be judged by headlines, but by results. Sharia and human rights, the biggest misconception. Why Sharia protects women, minorities, and the poor. How justice under Sharia is equal for rulers and citizens. Part 3, Sharia law and human rights, the most misunderstood truth. One of the biggest accusations against Sharia law is that it is against human rights. But this claim raises an important question. Whose definition of human rights? And who decides what human dignity truly means? Long before modern human rights charters existed, Sharia law had already established clear protections for human dignity, justice, and equality. Man standing equality before the law. No one is above justice. One of the strongest principles of Sharia law is no ruler, no rich person, no powerful individual is above the law. The Prophet Muhammad clearly declared, "If my own daughter were to steal, I would apply the law to her." This statement alone destroys the idea of selective justice. In many modern systems, wealth buys better lawyers. Power delays justice. Influence changes verdicts. Under Sharia, the law applies equally. Judges are accountable. Corruption is a grave crime. Justice is not negotiable. Women's rights, fact versus propaganda. Contrary to popular belief, Sharia law recognized women's rights over 1,400 years ago, including right to own property, right to inheritance, right to consent in marriage, right to divorce, right to financial security. At a time when women were treated as property in many societies, Islam declared them independent legal individuals. Many problems seen today in some countries are cultural abuses, not Sharia itself. This distinction is often ignored, but it is critical.
Protection of minorities and non-Muslims.